Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots.
To kick off for New England.
Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action with Richardson. Finds his fullback. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on. Set. Bronco Viking is ready.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On the set.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Go. Steady.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
From the red zone on first. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right, that just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence coming into this building. They can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Finds his man. It's Stavario Douglas. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down, May. Complete out to the on the turf. Ball's out, he lost it. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 33. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Complete out to the right. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Darius Alexander in there to make that play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Henderson on his own lead. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stop made by Derek Brown.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
To throw, here's May. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here goes that.
Henderson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Two yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, what's up?
Back to Henderson. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Offense in the hurry up here. Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. Only a 20-yarder here. Borregalis connects, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Andres Borregalis to kick off for New England.
Now Borregalis on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-3 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Go. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now lead by 10. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Patriots 3. Sly to kick off for Carolina.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They're down to their final one in this half.
At the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. To the air on first down. May. And And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10. Here's May. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
Got it. Ready?
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 32.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Deputy. 18. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go now. Check. Panther. Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Come on.
On first down, it's Richardson. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready,
so they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. McMillan hauls it in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Richardson. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
18 Cop, Mustang 19, Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Cowboy 80.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Richardson back to throw. This one's caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right?
Ready?
Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to be. In this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here goes throw.
Here's made in the air. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Optimism holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
30.
May looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here goes throw.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
The give now to Henderson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. On the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Come on. Set. Liking 18.
Give now to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at fourth and long. Carolina in punt formation, and he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted 4 times last week in the wind, and his first of this week is away. He gets rocked, and the ball is out. And I believe this is going to remain with the return team. You see the signal there. Boy, nearly a special teams gap, but they're going to hold on to the football. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Second and 3 now.
Here goes front. Hey, what's up?
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Hey, what's that?
Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. He's got this at the 27. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On the jump.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Bring it. Ready.
Hand off to the back. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready up.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. Open space inside the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gravity Lions. Bronco 80.
Another carry for him. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Jeanette. 19 shot. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Panther 1st down.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go.
Richardson has it in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
70, go.
They'll send him up the middle. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
3rd and goal for Richardson. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Their own 21-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Bo finds his running back, Henderson. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They gain 11 on that play, and the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Made a throw it. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter, with him picking himself up after that sack. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Air it out on 3rd. Dumped off to his running back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So out now comes the punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
On the ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
60 Vikings.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Ready, set.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Ready up.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Panther 11. Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. You can't blame them for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, it is touchdown offense.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready, what's that?
To the air on first down. May finds the in route, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. Keeps it moving. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots make it an 18-point game.
Patriots 10. Andy Borregales to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Man in motion here. Richardson now on first and 10. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's Richardson. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
May trying again here on second. Forced out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Make it. Let's go.
Running this one left. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Panthers very close to an 11th win this season.
Got it. Ready?
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 boxes. 60 boxes. Man. Ready, ready?
Now toss it to Etienne. Well, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
May now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. May throwing for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Trying to push deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
To the air yet again, May. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting, that would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.